One of the nation's worst slums, the Brownsville section of Brooklyn. Already running with local gangs as a preteen, Tyson was a petty thief with a propensity towards violence.
I describe my personality as somewhat, I guess, bizarre because you haven't seen many of my fights go the distance. But to express myself and explain, Mike Tyson is actually just a cold, business-like killer. That's the way to be described.
Mike is about 18. And I'm asking Tyson, who are your heroes? Who gives you inspiration? And he immediately began to talk about Nintendo characters in Kung Fu movies, the kind of answers I would expect from an 11-year-old or a 12-year-old. It was all from the world of fantasy violence.
I think the thing with Mike Tyson is he's smarter than anybody imagines. His mood swings, obviously, are no secret. And you don't know what causes the mood swings.
People ask me, and it's weird because people say, are you violent? You know what I mean? They make that statement all the time, thinking that I go on rant. I'm very violent, you know what I mean? Because that's the line of my job. The line of my job is very violent, and that's just the way I am as an individual as far as my occupation is concerned.
I connected with Mike because we actually had gone to the same public school in Bedford-Stuyvesant, not in Brownsville. I went to PS 54. He talked, quite frankly, about becoming a gangster and leading a gang that had gang fights. I think Mike, by the time he was 10, was a criminal. He thought like a criminal. Years later, he said to me that mugging is just like boxing. It's all based on deceit and deception.
When he wanted money, he would tell an old lady, listen, I'll help you with your packages, ma'am. Now, how do you feel about yourself? Ma'am, may I please help you with your packages to go? And he'd help them, and then he'd freaking knock their teeth out, 60-year-old women, when the elevator door closed.
They want to see me self-destruct. They want to see me one day with handcuffs and walking in the police cars, going to jail, like you seen Marlon Brando's son. People, they love to see, look, this is what I told you. I told you he's headed for that. I told you he's headed for that.
When we return, we'll have more on the 19-year-old Mike Tyson against Michael Johnson, 1985, here on ESPN Classic.
And back here at the Atlantis Casino Hotel, Mike Forrest with Steve Farhood, and I got to tell you, I just spent an entire day with heavyweight champ Larry Holmes about a week ago, and Mike Tyson sounds just like him. But let's go up to Stefan Harari for the official announcement of this bout.
In the heavyweight division, our referee for this fight is Frank Cappuccino. First in the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with the red trim, weighing in at 196 pounds. His record is 12 wins, 5 losses. 8 of those wins by knockout. From Florida, please welcome Michael Jack Johnson. And his opponent in the red corner, wearing the white trunks with the green trim. Undefeated with 7 wins, all of them by knockout. Hails from the Catskills in New York. Please welcome, weighing 219.5 pounds, Mike Tyson.
Well, I was about to say, when Stefan Harari made the announcement, Mike Tyson really vocally sounds just like Larry Holmes. I mean, I thought I was back in Easton, Pennsylvania talking to the champ.
He does sound like him.
Unbelievable.
He's meaner, though.
Is he meaner?
Look at the size of him. He looks like the Incredible Hulk. He really does.
In that case, I'm glad I'm not Michael Jack Johnson.
Yeah.
Round number 1, scheduled 6, but hold on to your hats. Nobody thinks it's going to go that far. Up there he goes. He's just going to pull his way in. Those rights to the body. Left jab, right to the heart.
Quickly want to point out, first fight for Michael Jack Johnson in 2 years.
I'm glad you pointed it out, because down he goes. The left hook just buried him, dug him in the ribs.
I think it was a
Michael
left and a right.
Johnson went goodbye. That left hook just caught him and sent him right to the canvas.
23-pound weight advantage, and he put it all there.
The right to the head, and it's all over. Goodbye.
I hope he's not hurt, because that was a brutal, wide-open punch.
He did not have his guard up, and Mike Tyson just Michael Jack Johnson, a big smile, but he didn't even break a sweat.
He may have to run around on the boardwalk a little bit to get his night's work in.
Just to kind of wind down. You know, these fighters get geared up for these fights, and what's he going to do after a couple of seconds work?
He may take on the house. It was a right hand. It was a right hand right there. No, we didn't see it yet. I'm sorry. Here it comes.
There's the left hook.
There's the hook to the body.
And he missed the right. Yeah. It was just the left hook, and he has so much power in that left. I mean, that's the kind that breaks ribs, folks.
That was a left hook to the liver.
Oh, my goodness. And look at that, man. That's Michael Jack Johnson flat on the canvas. The ring doctor kneeling over him as Mike Tyson has the gloves cut off. I don't even know why he bothered putting them on. Okay, Mike Tyson with the gloves off. Michael Jack Johnson got up off the canvas.
One right hand. He didn't wait for an invitation. Here it comes. Whoa.
I'll tell you, Michael Jack Johnson earned his money the hard way tonight.
Well, there's not much to say about that knockout except to watch it.
I think, as a matter of fact, that was such a fantastic finish. By the way, there's Michael Jack Johnson getting up, and I think my friend Steve Farhood is going to get up into the ring, and we're going to have him talk to Mike Tyson as soon as he can get in there. Look at Michael Jack Johnson. He's still hurting. That jaw might be broken. That jaw may very well be broken. There's the scene in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Frank Cappuccino stops this bout. Actually, it wasn't stopped. It's by knockout at 39 seconds of the first round. The winner, and still undefeated, with 8 knockouts, 8 wins, from the Catskills, New York, Mike Tyson.
Unbelievable.
Tyson. And have a nice round of applause, please, for Michael Jack Johnson.
And there's your winner. All by knockouts, all 8 victories. You heard it, 39 seconds of round number 1. The man, in the truest sense, is an animal, but we say that